Thomas, one of the art teachers at Crowders Creek Elementary School. And in this project, we are going to be focusing on one of the elements of art, which is line, where we'll be creating crazy hair portraits. So we'll also be looking at different aspects of art like portraits and also the use of color. I hope you enjoy this lesson. In this lesson, we're going to be making portraits or self-portraits that include expressive faces and also different kinds of lines and color, which lines and color are two of our elements of art. So to start with doing the expressive faces, you can, Miss Hoffman, art teacher, she also did a video specifically about expressive faces. I'm also going to include, I made a sheet about different kinds of expressive faces, and I'm going to do attach this at the end of this video. You can do like a screenshot of this sheet that I have at the end of the video to come up with some different ideas, but of course you can come up with your own. Okay, so to start making our face, what we're going to start with kind of more towards the bottom of our paper because we want to have enough room to make all of our crazy hair. So towards the bottom of the paper, I'm going to start with making a U shape. The U shape is going to be for the shape of my face. And then I'm going to make my neck. Then I'm going to make the line like where my shirt is around my neck, and then my shoulders. So some curved lines down to the bottom of the paper. For the shoulders, I'm going to give myself some ears. And then I'm going to start with making some eyes. So to make my eyes, you can make them how you want. There's lots of different ways. And think about like the expression of your face. I know that you guys are at home. There's probably lots of emotions going on. Different kind of things going on with you right now. So think of all the different emotions and stuff. And probably, you know, like frustration, sadness, happy, different kind of things going on. So think of those kind of different emotions and what your face does with those emotions. So here I'm making myself happy, okay? Or this person happy. So I'm making my eyes, and then I'm making a nose. This way that I'm making a nose, you can make a nose, you can just make like a wide U and then two small U's on either side. That sheet that I'll have at the end of this video has lots of different ways, and you can pick and choose from that sheet to make your face. And then I'm going to make my mouth. And I'm going to make it kind of open. You can see the tongue and kind of happy. And then I'm coloring in where it would be like more shadowed for the tongue. And then of course, eyes. And I have that like white in the circle where it kind of, where a light would be shining onto your eye, and you always have kind of like what's like a highlight. And this is like the pupil of your eye. And then the iris of your eye, which would be the colored part. Okay, so now the fun part of making different kinds of lines, which lines are one of our elements of art. So there's all kinds of lines. You can use different kinds of lines, different kinds of shapes to create lines. So to do that, use your lines. And I'm going to also have this, I have this sheet with different kinds of lines you can look at. And I'm going to have that at the end of the video also, that you can screenshot if you want to look at this to make different kinds of lines. So to make our lines, we can either use crayons, or you can use, if you have any, you can use oil pastels. So I'm just going to use crayons because probably a lot of you have some crayons at home. So to make different lines, you're just going to start using all kinds of different colors. You can use all kinds of different colors, rainbow colors. Maybe you only want certain colors. Maybe you only want to use a certain color scheme. Okay, so I'm going to start by just making different kinds of lines. A loop-de-loop line, a scalloped line, and straight line. Let's see, a dashed line. I can make a line with different shapes, like circles. I can make a line with lines going from side to side that create a line. See, I can make a wavy line. You can make the lines come all the way down. You can, if you want to, you can repeat the lines in different colors. However, you know, you want to make yours. So I'm repeating this like loop-de-loop line. And I can make, let's see, I haven't made a zigzag line yet. So let me make a zigzag line. I think I'll make another one. Let's see, over here. Okay. So I've made the amount of lines that I want. You can fill it in and make as many as that you want. And now what we can do to kind of finish that off, in my samples here, I finished these off. So in my samples here, I finished them off with paint. But you can, if you just have crayons at home, you can finish them off by using crayons. And I've sped up my video, so we're not sitting here watching me color the whole time. But we drew our lines pressing down hard with our crayons. And now in between my lines, I'm pressing down lightly. So the color's a little bit lighter. And I'm coloring in between my lines with crayons also. So to create the hair, I just colored, did this whole thing with crayons, coloring in the face and the shirt, and then my finished project. And attached here are the different motions and expressions and my line sheet that you can screenshot. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I would love to see you guys, what you're creating at home and how you guys are following these different lessons. If you'd like to share them with me, you can send them to my email address. I'm going to put it below here, and I would love to see what you're creating. Bye.